Hey y'all, it's Abundant Empress Tarot back to do another quick read, real quick because I'm cooking. Making some stuffed potatoes, stuffed with some shrimp and some bacon. Mouth is watering. The gift of knowing, third eye chakra. Some of y'all have this innate ability to just know things. You may be one of the clairs. What is that, clairvoyant? Y'all can, or some of y'all can just see things before it can happen. You sense things. You've always had this gift. People be looking at you like, well, how you know that? What else? Or your third eye chakra is beginning to open a little bit more. Heart chakra. With the healing connection. We got the gift of knowing, third eye chakra, and your heart chakra. Some of y'all, it's time for you to begin to heal your heart. Some of y'all, your heart has been closed off. Whether you realize it or not, your heart has been closed off. Certain connections are not connecting, if you will, because your heart needs to be healed. It's closed off. You're not allowing yourself to receive love, help, healing. You're closed off. A lot of y'all don't realize it though. But if you look at how sometimes your money is funny because your heart chakra is right next to your money. It's connected to your money. Or what your mind and your heart are not in alignment. That's what I just got. Some of y'all don't listen to your heart. Everything is very logical. I don't care if you're male or female. You look at things and think of things from a third eye, crown chakra type of dealing. You don't process what you see, think, or feel. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So there's a healing connection. Like you need to reconnect with your heart. Reconnect. Your heart is cluttered. There's too much in there that is, which then directs your thinking. It directs your actions. You're thinking from a headspace and not with your heart. The reason for that for some of y'all is because you led with your heart before. But your head wasn't in it at all. And now you're like, oh, I need to think before I do things. But now your heart, you're making head decisions and your heart is not in the decisions. Like they need to be in alignment. I hope that makes sense. I feel like I'm rambling. As if that made sense to you. You get what I'm saying. With the sacral chakra. What's this? Some of y'all are not allowing yourself to flow. And I said that with this heart chakra. You're not allowing. There's some insecurities going on. There's some mistrust going on because of what may have happened in the past when you put your heart in something. But your mind is also, you don't let anything flow. There's a disconnect with those around you. There's a disconnect in yourself. Some of y'all might feel like you're inadequate. Like there's a disconnect of why people are kind to you. There's a disconnect of why someone is doing something for you. There's a disconnect that you need people. It's like you logically know you need people, but you always think, well, what like, what's, do they have a knife in the back, behind their back? Are they ready to stab me, backstab me? There's, okay, I said the third eye and the crown chakra. So you might not, your third eye needs to be open as well, or your third eye is beginning to open. Because everything that you can't see with your actual eyes, you can see with your spiritual eyes. Does that make sense? You don't necessarily have to trust the other person in front of you, but you got to trust yourself and what you feel. That inner knowing, like, this is a good person. Not just take it for face value just because they did something nice. Just because somebody does something nice for you does not mean that they're good for you. Just because they have the same sign as you, doesn't mean that they're nice. Just because y'all the same age. So then that's what your third eye is showing you. It's an inner knowing, but you have to, your sacral chakra might be closed too, because you feel like, why are you being nice? Like, you're constantly always second guessing somebody or yourself. So you don't necessarily have to always trust someone else, but you got to be able to trust yourself. And trust what you're feeling, trusting what you're seeing, like putting it all together. Anything else? Because it's a quick read. Throat chakra. Soul lesson. Truth. What is your truth? Do you know your truth? Do you speak up? This might be in a different group. Your throat chakra might be closed. Honestly, if one chakra is closed or having it throws every other chakra out of whack. Quiet as it's kept. Some of y'all lack a little bit of confidence. Others of you have confidence. You know how to speak up on how you feel or what you're thinking. For some of y'all, it's like either or. You know how to speak up on what you're thinking, but not how you're feeling. And some of y'all know how to speak from a feeling pace, but not from a logical, like, yeah. If one thing is out of balance, it throws everything else out of whack. The higher you go, like if your root chakra is cool, your solar plexus is cool, your sacral chakra is cool, but you can't cross over because of the heart chakra. I don't know if I'm making this sound right. I feel like I'm rambling and don't make no sense. But I know somebody, if I post this, will figure out what I'm saying. Or you only think from your head space and you know how to speak up what's on your mind, but you don't know how to speak use your heart chakra. I hope this makes sense, honey. Because I'm learning the chakras. I'm very familiar with the throat chakra, the root chakra, because those I had a very big problem with. The throat chakra? Speak up. What, child, please. Speak up for myself. I didn't start doing that until I was 28. I'm 37. I went 28 years of my life just trying to keep the peace. So I'm very familiar with the throat chakra. As soon as I learned about the chakras, I fully understood the throat chakra. And then some of y'all, you have a hard time speaking up because you feel inadequate, so you don't feel confident. So then, therefore, you can't speak up on what you see or feel. Soul lesson, presence, crown chakra. So the third eye chakra and the crown chakra are two different things. I told y'all there's a disconnect. Y'all need to be more present in where you are. Your head is always somewhere else. It's never in the present moment, or this is someone that you know. Some of y'all, you already worked on your chakras, but life, and your chakras can be off and easily. And I'm just speaking from experience. Sometimes you fall to your default, especially how much stress you have going on. If you're not taking care of yourself, you start, life is life, and you forget. Some of y'all, and sometimes your root chakra is working, and then sometimes you allow. May you soften into what is. That goes hand in hand with this flow of life. Some of y'all are not letting things be what they gonna be. Some of y'all are having a hard time allowing and receiving love, receiving information. That's another issue when your chakras are closed. You have a very hard time receiving information. Receiving information from your own self, your own body, never mind other people. You have a hard time speaking up to other people, speaking up for yourself. You got to allow whatever. I know this is not all of y'all, and I know not all of your chakras are all off, but if you picked up something in this reading that you can run with, so be it. Oh, honey, it's too many cards, and I got to get back to cooking. Resilient. May your soul weather the storms. I think this reading is like a reminder. You can weather the storms. You just got to have the right tools in your toolbox. Allow things to be. Flow with life. Be present in the moment. Speak up for yourself. Heal the connection with yourself. Heal the connection you have with the divine, with your ancestors, whatever you believe. Heal the connection with others. First, you got to start with yourself. That's true healing. It's easier for you to heal another relationship if you begin healing you. That makes sense? I hope that makes sense. I am Abundant Empress Tarot. I think this is enough. This is quick, to the point. I'm still learning about the chakras. I find that our chakras are very interesting. I got a good handle on some of the chakras, and other chakras I clearly, in my head, see, my confidence level is not the greatest with the chakras. I feel like I just was rambling, and I don't like the. But if you caught a lot of what I was saying, like the video, comment, let me know, honey. Subscribe. Until next time, bye, y'all.